Okay, hello everyone. My name is Shevchenko. I'm the CEO of Department of Near Efficiency. I'm the guy who is together with Bowen making sure that Near protocol is working. And we're going to talk today about Near Intents. Maybe some of you have been already hearing about this protocol and actually using it. Raise your hands if you did. Okay, that's great. So lots of people who already tried it. And as always, I would like to start with some kind of citation from a great person that I really admire. And today, this is the one. There are two infinities in the world, the size of the universe and the number of AI agents that will be launched. And I'm not 100% sure about the universe. This is what Einstein said approximately 100 years ago. And that's actually, I think this is actually the truth. And like many people, there were already a couple of talks mentioning AI and agents, and I would like to start with a basic and a basis here. So what is an AI agent, right? So this is a system that is able to perceive the environment, it is able to process this information, then it is able to take actions towards some specific goals that are set, and then it is able also to learn within this process, right? So this is something that we probably, understand already. Now, it is very easy to envision a future when these AI agents, these systems that are trying to achieve their goals, they have different goals, right? So some of the systems are helping you to get food deliveries, other systems are helping you with the transportation, some other systems are helping you to swap tokens. And because of this, it is very easy to see the future where we are not going to have just a single AI agent that is going to help us out, but rather we're going to have a multitude of them, right? Trillions, right? And that's actually the case. And if so, then they are going to have their own specialization. They are going to be experts in some domains. And in order to provide good services to the users who are going to use these agents, they probably would need to have a place to cooperate. If my AI agent knows everything about myself, then maybe it is not very specialized in the food delivery that I like. And then maybe it needs to cooperate with other AI agent who is specialized in it. So the cooperation between the agents is a very, very important thing. They need to discover each other. They need to negotiate in between themselves to figure out the deal, who is going to pay whom, or how it is going to be structured. They need to settle this deal. And in case there are some problems with the delivery of the services, they also need to raise dispute cases, and these disputes need to be resolved, right? This is like a thing that actually need to exist. And the truth is we are building it, right? And this is a Near Intents, and this is a grand vision behind the Near Intents. So this is the protocol that contains an off-chain message bus for communication and discovery of the AI agents. This is a new type of action on the Near protocol that is specifically existing in order to settle these negotiated parameters of the deals in between the AI agents. And then there is a payment channel standard that is connected to it. There is also a dispute resolution mechanism that is built in this thing. So everything that I'm talking about up until this point is pretty generic and pretty forward-looking, right? Just because AI agents, they are making their baby steps right now. And in order for such a system to mature, it is going to take years. But what we can do right now? Well, we actually can do a multi-chain DEX right now, and this multi-chain DEX is something that gives you a first very simple type of an intent that people want to do. And also, this is a use case that works in crypto right now, right? But if you would think of it, it is not very far from the general protocol that I was talking about a couple of slides ago. People, in order to trade multi-chain, they need to discover a counterparty with which they need to trade. They need to negotiate about the price. of the asset, and they need to settle it somehow. So the actual exchange of the tokens need to happen. The only thing that is not existent on the multi-chain DEX is the dispute resolution mechanism, because the amounts of the tokens are tracked on the blockchain, so the smart contract can be a dispute resolution point that there will be no disputes, because the smart contract is able to check the amounts that have been traded, right? So, in fact, multi-chain DEX, though it sounds very different from the AI protocol, or AI agents protocol, it is actually not very far from that. And that's why this use case is a great first use case for the wider vision that we see for the future. And it is live. You are able to try it out on near-intents.org. It is in the beta stage at the moment, so please be careful with your money and stuff like that. Make sure that you are not you are able to deposit there the things that you're able to lose. Now, what we have right now with near intents in comparison to what we have been talking about on Redacted conference just 3 months ago. We do have lots of chains that are already integrated with the protocol. We are adding these chains rapidly. So we now have Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, Near, Base, Arbitrum, Ripple, Doge, Zcash, Bera, all of the Aurora virtual chains that are launched right now, they are all integrated with Near Intents, which are more than 70 virtual chains that are available. And more chains are coming soon. The list of the integration, we are slowly starting to run out of chains for integration, just because almost all of them are integrated, right? Near, Solana, and Ethereum wallets are supported, so you're able to log in with any of these wallets inside of the front end of the intents, and you're able to execute transactions with this protocol, which is also pretty great. You don't need to have a Near account in order to transact on intents. Multiple partners have already integrated the protocol directly into their front ends. Because it is an open protocol, anyone is able to do. You don't need to go directly to near-intents.org in order to use the protocol. That's good. And even more integrations are coming. We have a natural more than 500,000 daily volume, and it is steady growing. We have seen the volume of swapping exceeding several million US dollars daily trading volume already on this protocol. But like every single day, there is more than 500K. In comparison, and this is like in 3 months, right? So 3 months ago there was 0, and now we have not been running any, marketing campaigns around it. We were not dropping people tokens, anything. People just started to use it because they see the value when they are able to permissionlessly and trustlessly transact across chains. And we have more than 50 tokens that are listed there, but all of the major tokens that usually people are trading on centralized exchanges, and I'm talking about stable coins, base tokens of the corresponding chains, all of these tokens are there, available, and the thing that I can tell you is that already right now you can drop using your centralized exchange, and instead of it, go and use Near Intents. Now, obviously, I would not be me if I would not bring something new here to share with you. And I'm glad that I am able to do this, and all of this happening because of my tremendous team that is just building all the time. And there are a couple of things here, and the first one is the support of passkeys. Now, you're able to log in Near Intents, in the protocol, and in the front end directly with the passkey. You even don't need to have a crypto wallet anymore in order to non-custodially store crypto that is located on different chains. It is live right now. You're able to go there, log in with the passkey, and here you go. You have your crypto there, and you're able to swap it and do whatever you want to do. There is not a single transaction that the user is sending. The only thing that user is doing is signing the messages, and it is able to do with the passkey cryptography which is different from the near cryptography that is used, but it is working like that. So that's the first thing. Yeah, and the best thing, I encourage everyone to try it out, because what it gives to you also is the walletless experience, where there is no switch of the interface from the dApp to the wallet in order to sign something. You're completely staying in the dApp, and it makes things so much simpler, and that the flow is just straightforward. So I encourage everyone to try it out. And there is a second feature, which is the OTC trades. You can think of it as a peer-to-peer trading, where instead of trading with the market makers that are providing liquidity inside of the protocol, you can trade with your buddy. You can create a trade in which you specify the amount of tokens that you're selling and the amount of tokens that you're getting back, and you can send it as a link to your friend or to the counterparty with which you are willing to trade, and then this counterparty is able to click it, and it is able, and this person is able to countersign the trade, and then it is going to be settled. So there is a true peer-to-peer trading. Why this is important? For people who are caring about with whom they are trading, like institutions, they now able to trade only with selected partners, because they have passed KYC or like KYB or something like this. So all of these available in the near-intents.org right now. And together on top of this feature, in the following days, we are going to release a functionality of link drops. And this is functionality that is even better. Or like this is an additional step. This is a kind of a sub use case behind the OTC, where you're able to put inside of a link drop, you can say that I would like to transfer 10 USDC to the person who is going to redeem this link drop. And then you can send this link to your mom, and she is able to click it, log in with the passkey, get 10 USDC, swap 5 of it into Bitcoin, swap 2 of it into Zcash, keep the rest of it for herself, and then obviously sell everything into Aurora and hold it forever. But that's actually the thing that you're able to do. She doesn't need to install a crypto wallet. It is going to work like that. It is going to work like magic with her face or her finger signing all of the requests. From my personal opinion, as a person who was always pushing towards the better user experience, this is the way how things should work, because this is how Web 2 is working right now. I'm getting my Revolut account or my bank account, I'm just looking at my phone, I'm sending money to somebody else, and then they are receiving this money. This is natural. It is not natural when I need to switch to some kind of wallets and do some complicated things, right? So this is how things can work in crypto. And the most important thing, I would like to put an emphasis here. This part is like this front end, it is an open source front end. It is just a reference implementation for the front end. What we would like to see is different protocols, different distribution channels, different wallets to incorporate this solution directly inside of their front ends, so that their users are going to see absolutely the same user experience, while they don't need to switch into other, applications into their browser in order to perform such a straightforward and simple action as just swapping tokens. So I encourage everyone to do this, especially if you have a distribution channel. We do have lots of partners that are in the process of integration of the near intents, and all of them are loving it. So in the following months, you're going to see quite a number of big announcements around these things.